Hello everyone, this is Councillor Nathan Lay talking and welcome to the second video that I've made on my bike, and the objective of this is to showcase the amazing Radley Lakes which are on our doorstep and basically show you how easy it is to go and enjoy this nature that's on our doorstep without necessarily needing a car. So we're going to start today's video in North Abingdon, down the side of Peachcroft alongside the Radley Park ditch. So the first thing that we're going to do is take a left at the bottom here onto the cinder track. Now this is a morning, so it's at the kind of time that everyone's walking and cycling to school, so there is going to be quite a lot of people around, so the main thing is just to stick to the correct side and be considerate of all other users. And can I also just say how nice it is to have got rid of all the shrubs down both sides of this path. It makes it so much easier to use. And then we're going to get to this bit now where the path narrows and you can only use one side. I think basically it's fine to cycle down as long as you do it slowly and you take extra care. You can see I'm coming up to someone and their child looking at a cat on the wall here, but they're clearly cycling. I think the main thing is that you just take care and give a lot of room, especially to people who are walking. And the same goes for this bit of pavement in front of these houses as well. We're now going to cross Hedgemead Avenue, but also take extra care because there's cars coming from both directions. It's also another narrow path and pavement that goes in front of residential properties, so be extra considerate, go at a walking pace if you need to. And then we're going to get to the end here, which is a pavement, but if we turn left, it basically becomes, you can see from the blue sign here, it becomes a shared foot and cycle way. Now everyone knows that this isn't really fit for purpose as a shared pathway. You can see there's someone walking in front of me with their dog. There's not really enough room, so at the moment you really do need to be extra considerate, but as I've mentioned in a previous video, this whole cycle route between here and Radley is getting an upgrade in due course. And as I've mentioned in that previous video, this is really quite awkward. There's a lot of traffic, but you do have to wait your time for both directions, go to the traffic island and then carry on onto the pavement and then onto this track just inside the farmer's field, which enables the route to be traffic free for this part. Again, as before, this is a popular route, so if there are people walking, make sure you give them enough space and don't go too fast. As you can see, lots of other people riding bikes this time of day, so it is quite a popular route. We're basically going to follow this round to the left now, and left again, and then we're going to turn right onto this small bridge, so really do go slowly and cross White's Lane very, very carefully because cars can be going quite fast here. And then I won't lie, this is quite difficult as well. We have to take a right onto Foxborough Road and then take a left as it becomes Radley Road onto Thrupp Lane. So once you're onto Thrupp Lane, you've kind of got it a little bit easier in the sense that there's no through traffic, there's not going to be as many cars, and you do have this amazing view over the Thames Valley to the left where you can see the tree line coming up over the other side of the river. This is a lovely time in the morning where there's loads of mist and it's absolutely stunning countryside. But you do have to be wary of HTVs which sometimes come down this route. You can see on the left here there's kind of like a passing place. There's a few of these. These are useful for if you come at a time of day where there are HTVs that are coming to the working site that's down here. So by this point it's getting quite nice and downhill. We're kind of approaching Radley Lakes now. Other people out for a nice morning walk. In front of you, you can see is Tuckwells. This is a live site with heavy industry, so just be careful with that. As I came around this last bend here, I think I actually got overtaken by a car that was a bit too close for my liking. And then we're going to turn left here into the Radley Lakes site. And here you are on the right hand side. We've got the car park, which was done a year or two ago, and the nice cycle parking with lots of space. So it's at this point I'd recommend you get out and go on foot and you go round the lake. I tend to go anti-clockwise, and yeah, over the years I've just seen so much lovely nature and wildlife here. It's absolutely stunning, especially if I'm at work and I just want to go for a walk. I've taken quite a few pictures here. This is just a lovely, clear, cold spring day. This was from the other side, autumn, absolutely beautiful. I think I actually made this my cover photo. I was out with the family recently. This is just a deer. We've seen plenty of cormorants here as well, and then herons. This has all just been in the space of a couple of weeks. Absolutely stunning. I really would recommend you just get out and go for a walk and then explore. And as we head south, I should just say at this point, obviously don't take your bike inside the perimeter. They do have a few sort of do's and don'ts, which is important to stick to if you're going to appreciate this area. So don't leave litter, stick to the marked paths, which is one of the ones we're on going around the outside now. Don't cycle at all except on the NCN5 cycle track. Be considerate to all other visitors and users and or wildlife. There's no camping, barbecues or fires allowed here, and if you do have dogs and you take them in, keep them under control and clean up after them if needed. And as you can see, there's lots of other people out here, lots of users enjoying it in the morning. As we get to the bottom corner of the lake here, you can see that there's a series of paths that you can take. So off to the left where that man has just gone, there's a lovely walking route which takes you to the sounding bridge, so under the railway line, and it's a completely off-road route that will take you to Radley Station. Absolutely beautiful how it opens up that area. We're actually just taking a moment here, and then we're going to take a right and stay on the NCN5 route, so we're now heading west. So we basically just carry on west on this gravel path here. Not a lot to report, but if you look on your right hand side here, there is a lovely new gate and path which they did over the last year or two, which really makes it more accessible for sort of wheelchair users and others. So we're just going to carry on west here, and I am going to skip the footage a little bit here. We're going to carry on straight through these barriers, but this is the point at which it approaches the science park on the right hand side, and so we're going to follow that purple line going west. You can see we've got Longmead and Barton Fields on the left. This is a lovely area as well to enjoy. And as we round this corner, you can see there's this brilliant sort of seating area, information area that the Radley Lakes Trust has put up. Absolutely stunning spot, and well done to them. Okay, staying on this path, we're going to carry on west with Barton Fields to our left. I'm going to skip through some of the footage in a moment because as we're approaching town, things are going to get a little bit busier. So we're approaching the River Thames now. First thing we have to deal with is a bridge, which is not very easy to cycle. In fact, we don't cycle over it. It's a dismount, so you basically get off your bike and walk it over the bridge here. This will be replaced soon, I'm assured. So then walk down the other side of the bridge. To your left is if you're going to walk towards the lock, but we're going to turn right and get back on our bike. Now, there doesn't seem to be too many people here at the moment, but this is obviously getting towards town. It's a bit busier. So again, go slowly, give people a lot of room, especially if there are multiple people in a group or there are dogs around. Just be considerate. And then coming up here on the left, we've got what I've written here is the big park, a place familiar to many parents, I'm sure. Then we're going to take a right here at the swimming pool, go over the bridge, and we are going to stop by Abbey Gardens, and that is the end of our trip for today. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. That's basically just to show you that it's possible to get from, say, the middle of North Abingdon, Beechcroft, to go and explore this amazing nature that's on our doorstep at Radley Lakes and end up in town. So, yeah, hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you're able to give it a try.